Now watch closely this time.
I cannot bear to watch myself perform ones to hundreds. I think the handling and the technique looks awful. I spent hours last night going through the trick. I'm going to discuss with you the changes I made, what I didn't like, and I'm going to show you how I improved the trick majorly, and I'd love to get your feedback on what you think. Stick around. Ones to hundreds is probably the greatest close-up magic trick in the world. First off, it makes sense. If you could really do magic, you would turn ones into hundreds. It is practical, it is performable, it is visual, it is a perfect trick. I have been performing ones to hundreds for over 20 years. I have played with almost every handling imaginable. What you saw is my current handling, well, at least up until last night. There are two things I don't like about my handling of the bills. First of all, I move too quickly. It's just way too fast. The second thing is there's an awkward display of the last bill, which makes the handling look very unnatural. So I sat at my computer last night, spent some time, and wrote up the exact detailed handling of the bills. The new routine is very similar, at least in structure. I show the ones 2 times, and then I show the hundreds 1 time. Slowing it down is an easy fix. I just need to chill, relax, and go a little bit slower. The way I was showing the last bill was kind of weird. Whether or not there's anything to see, it just looks awkward and calls suspicion to the whole trick just based on that one moment. And the thing is, the way I was showing it wasn't necessary. It was really an easy fix. Here's my new handling.
Now watch closely this time.
Writing up routines has really helped me grow as a magician. When I take the time to write up a routine, I'm talking in detail, step by step, exactly what to do, the finger position, everything. When I take the time to do that, I really improve. I have to think about each move and each moment, what fits and what doesn't fit. So after I got the handling down, now what I needed to do was practice. I'm so used to doing it the old way, and that's what I want to do. That's my inclination. So I chilled, I was watching some YouTube videos, and I just over and over and over again practiced this handling. Probably did it like 100 times. So at this point, now I'm kind of used to the new way. So why did my routine have flaws in the first place? Here's the thing. This is what I was guilty of, and this is what I think a lot of guys are guilty of. The routine kind of formulated through performance, meaning I had a basic handling in mind, yet as I performed it, that's when I kind of started doing different displays and shows. And to be honest, it wasn't awful. It's how I did it for a long time. It just could use improvement. The key is look at your magic, challenge yourself, and strive to be the best, strive to improve it. Any handling, any moment you don't like, fix it. Constantly improve your magic. Just because the trick flies, it doesn't mean it's the best it could be. You really want to take it to that next level and step it up. One of my idols in magic once said, "Details make perfection, yet perfection is no detail." On the surface, the new handling is not that much different. It's the same trick, ones to hundreds. Now that you know what to look for, check it out. See how this is kind of fast? I'm whipping through the show. Now I'm going to go into another display of the ones, and here's that weird show of the last bill. So the change looks good, and I'm going to go into a display of the hundreds, and once again that weird last bill, which draws your eyes in the wrong spot. So contrast it with this performance. I'm slower. You'll see it's a little easier to follow, and I do the second display, and there's a different grip I take on the last bill, which is in line with the others. Here's the change, which of course looks great, and I'm going to do a display of the hundreds. Once again, there's no weird display of that last bill. I see the changes as humongous improvements. I'd love to hear what you think. Let me know in the comments. Do you see the changes as improvements? Also, what's your process when working on a trick? Let me know in the comments if there's something specific you want me to discuss or go over. And if you like these types of videos, make sure you subscribe for more mind-blowing magic.